Hi guys, it's me, Linda. If you're new here, hello. If you're old here, today I had my brother do my hair. He's 15 months older than me. It's his first time doing girl's hair, and I think he did a pretty good job. It looks pretty good. Today's Sunday. I'm feeling like getting dolled up. I'm in my cute little Christmas-like type thingy. Whoa. Don't do what I just did. Anyway, I just got a bunch of work done left on my arm, and it looks super pretty. I'm super excited to get this sleeve, like, pretty finished up. Anyway, this is like a nightie from TJ Maxx, but I live and I wear it with just, like, black leggings because heaven forbid I knew how to just, like, keep my legs closed like a lady, but now I ain't got time for that. Anyway, I just kind of want to get cute, and I got these pretty earrings in my mom got me last year for Christmas, and I was going to try this Becca First Light Priming Filter Instant Complexion Refresh. I really can't remember if I've ever used it. No, I probably did try it before. That might be a lot. It's like purple, matches the tube. That's kind of cute. And rub it in both hands. It smells good, that's for sure. I probably have used it before and I just like don't remember because that would make sense. I don't really remember a lot. I also can't remember if you're supposed to rub up your neck or down your neck, but that's okay. Ooh, this is pretty. It's kind of like not bad. I like it. My face is breaking out so bad. It's probably from like wearing a lot of makeup lately, honestly. I've been using the heck out of this. It's the Ultra Repair Face Moisturizer. I love it from First Aid Beauty. Excuse me. I also have been using this Bare Minerals. It's Skin Longevity Long Life Hair Serum. It just is applied to face and neck after cleansing AM and PM. It's just a little like sample size thing. I can't remember what I got this in, if it was Ipsy or like BoxyCharm when I had it, but yeah, as you can see, I've just been putting it on like after my shower in the morning. So that's this primer. I think, excuse me, I just sound so dry. I'm also going to use the hydrating primer from the Professional, just kind of where I want it, rub it in, and just put it here and around my nose, because I get so dry. Like right here looks really bad with makeup, and then around my mouth, but there's not much I can do about it around my mouth because of like, you know, when you gotta eat and stuff. But yeah, normally foundation looks really bad here, and it starts to look bad around here, but that's because I blow my nose all day long. I'm allergic probably to my dog, definitely more so to cats, because when I had my cat Lily, who I had to give away to my mother-in-law who loves cats, she has two others, they're all best friends. The dog doesn't affect me as bad as the cat, because when I had Lily, I couldn't even breathe at night. I get so congested and I couldn't breathe. But with the cat, I mean, yeah, the cat did that. But with the dog, it's my voice. Like, I sound so scratchy and deep all the time. Like, I have something in my throat, and it's so annoying. It drives me nuts. So I think I'm going to go in with the Age Rewind from Maybelline Concealer, New Instant Age Rewind Concealer. About halfway through this, so I was thinking I should finish it up. But I have eye primer stuff. Maybe I'll try the Milani eyeshadow primer because I don't normally use like eyeshadow primers, but I'm going to give this a try. I think I prefer more of like a concealer. This is what the Milani eyeshadow primer looks like. Like, it looks like it would have some color, but then when you blend it in, like, I like concealer because it washes away the color in my lids. Like, you can't see it as good on camera, but I'm a little like darker pigmented right here, and I'm blue on the inside, and I like to lighten that all up, and that Milani eyeshadow primer doesn't really do it for me. But yeah, I figured I would give it a try. I think this is like the second or third time I've tried to use it. It's pretty full, but yeah. Oh, and I've got the Flawless Concealer Brush from e.l.f. that I went ahead and just applied it with. I'm going to do my eyes first. I'm going to go in with the Hello Charmer from BoxyCharm. I got this in the BoxyCharm when I was getting it. And I think I want to go in with like this redder shade, and I'm probably going to go in with the pop-up shade. But I'm going to start off maybe with the premium right here for, you know, to set the primer that I just used. I have literally this whole basket right here of like little eye brushes and some face brushes, and I was like, holy, I have way more brushes than I realized because I had this tucked away in one of my drawers. So I think I'm going to just go in with this double-ended brush. I don't really know where I got it from. It doesn't have anything on it. Anyway, it is clean. I'm going to go in, oh, is this shade kind of shiny? Oh no, maybe it's just like the first layer because it doesn't, if you can even see it. Looked a little shiny, but I don't think it is. And I'm just going to set the primer in my lid using this shade. Okay, good thing for being able to pause. But anyway, that's what that first shade looks like. It's pretty. And I think I'm just going to go in with this Wet n Wild brush. And it was dirty, but that's just because I probably didn't clean it so good. And I'm going to go in the Unboxing shade, which is this like redder looking shade. And I'm hoping it's going to go down looking pretty red because that's what I want the look to look like. Red, not pink. It's hard reds. I guess reds are hard because reds can look like pinks or whatever. Oh yeah, this is definitely looking way more red than the red I used in the James Charles palette. I did a look with the mini James Charles palette I have in my collection, and it didn't go down looking this red or this deep, and this is exactly what I was looking for, so I'm happy about that. And I'm going to go ahead taking it all the way on the inner corner and the outer corner like that. And I'm going to do that on the other side as well. So that's what that Unboxing shade is looking like. I think it's pretty. I like it. It's deep the way that I want it to be. And of course, the side looks darker, but that's because I have no lighting on that side. This is where the natural lighting is because of the windows, if you can see in my background. But it looks pretty. I like it. I probably could actually go in patting a little bit more red just right here on the outer corner because it's not as deep right there as it is on that side. But overall, I do like the shade, and it's blending and applying just fine. I have no issues with that either. And there we go. I like that. I don't know if I want to take the red on the lower lash line yet, so I think what I'm going to do is top the look off with the pop-up, and I'm just going to use, no, actually I don't want to use my finger because then my finger gets all messy and my long nails get in the way. So I'm just going to take this Wet n Wild brush, and I'm going to pack it in the center like that. Ooh, that's pretty, I like it. And I'm gonna really put it on that inner corner. I might have to go with a smaller brush for the inner corner, and then just really taking it out of the outside of the lid too, and then I'll go back in with the red and deepen it up a little bit more on the outer part of my eyelid. Oh, but that's pretty, I like it. It's a pretty look, and I'm gonna go ahead just doing the same thing on my other eye. So I actually did decide to go ahead and take my pinky with that color just because it did make it go down a little more the way I wanted, but then I went in with the brush and it kind of just like diffused it. But anyway, I still think it looks good, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it like that. It did fall down a little bit on my face, but that's fine too because that's why I went ahead and did my eye look first. Well, that part of it anyway. So I think what I'm gonna do is go in with the Dewy from Wet n Wild Photo Focus. This should work for me, I think. Oops, I always forget this thing doesn't have a pump, and I wish it was a pump, honestly, but it is not. So we will go ahead and spread the product with this bad boy for the most part anyway, and we'll go ahead and take it down the neck because it is important to do that if your neck is showing. And I'm going to go in with the same Wet n Wild sponge I've been using. I just enjoy this sponge. I feel like for the sake of it working, use it. You know, if it works for you, use it, and this one works for me, and I just like how it feels. Yeah, alright, so going in with the Age Rewind from Maybelline, and I don't know, it just says, where's the shade name? Naturalizer? No. I don't know really what it is, but it just says like 20S102. Anyway, I'm going in with this. The only thing I don't like about this is the applicator. I just don't really get a whole lot of satisfaction out of this, and I don't know how many times I'm supposed to. Oh, there we go. It's starting to come out. You can see. And I'm not going to go in with a lot because like I told you guys earlier, I don't really want too much of a heavy hand on my concealer because my under eye just looks kind of cuckery. So, and I think that's supposed to be like a twister, but I shove it. And I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. concealer sponge like I told you guys. I'm enjoying it. I actually don't know if you really heard me the hello in my voiceover last time. I set the music volume louder than it was supposed to be, so my voiceover was like super sketchy to be able to understand or even hear, and I apologize for that. But I still wanted to go ahead and share the video anyway because for the most part, obviously you can see the products that I am going and using, and you can still see the finished look. So I thought it would still be worth sharing with you guys. Oh yeah, that's much better. Going in with a lighter hand on the concealer will hopefully not set so much into my fine lines and my wrinkles. I definitely have a lot of under eye line creasing on here, and I'm not like full of money, and honestly, even if I had money, I don't think I feel comfortable injecting things to make these lines go away. Yikes. I'm gonna go ahead and take this Q-tip right here and just kind of swirl out any product that is in my inner corner. Nobody really shows that, but stuff definitely bunches up in there, including lashes, your lashes. Like, I literally just had one of my real lashes in there. And then just kind of going in again with the product too, the back, whatever I could have just removed with the Q-tip. I am really not good at thinking and speaking at the same time. I know this time so bad, so I'm sorry in advance. So I did go ahead and take out the Art Ave Princess from Tarte. I love this palette. It's so beautiful. Again, I got this in BoxyCharm when I signed up, and I always go in with the Princess Cut shade. I think it's just a perfect color. I think a lot of people honestly go in with that shade, I noticed. And just going in with my usual brush that I always use, and I'm going to take it up a little higher than my ear. Whoa, I went in with a heavy hand, and that's also my hair that you can see that makes it so dark. Taking it up higher, I watched Jamie Genevieve do a video where she said it can thin out your face if you start up high and move your way down. Oh yeah, it definitely does. Look at how much bigger I look on this side and how thinner I look on this side. And then just blending it really good. And maybe I'll bake a little bit here just to make the line a little more sharper, if you would. And then just blending that in very good. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same on this side. Of course, it like looks a little funny when I first apply it because I don't set my face, so it wants to stick right to the foundation, but I don't mind. So, sorry, somebody calls me as soon as I hit record, of course. Thank God for pausing, but this is what the bronzer is looking like. I went ahead and took it like down my neck and like my chest and whatever, and it looked pretty good. It got a little clean right there, so I was trying to like just dab it out with my foundation sponge, and I don't mind having like a hella bronze forehead. I think it's actually really good, honestly. I love this bronzer shade, it looks so pretty. And I went ahead and picked the Maybelline Fit Me blush in Florida Jones. I don't know what you pronounce that. Oh, in Pink Rose. I believe it is in Pink Rose. I don't know what the other word is I was trying to read, but definitely not for me. Anyway, going in with the Wet n Wild blush brush I've been using. And then I was watching this girl say, if you ever want to know like how much product you have on your brush, just go ahead and pat it in your hand, on the back of your hand, so you can see. Ooh, that's pretty. I said in my last video too, I'm a little about blushes. I always don't know like what is too much and what is not enough. But this looks pretty. I'm pretty sure this is definitely enough blusher. Looks super pretty actually. I like the shade. When I initially bought it, I thought it would be a little light, but then I thought it would be cool to have something kind of light in my collection because I don't have like super light blushes. But then applying it actually isn't too light at all. It looks really good on my skin tone. And then going in for highlighter, I'm going to be taking Jamie Genevieve's collection highlighter. It's Vive here, and it is in the shade, I don't know how to say it because I'll botch it, but it's super stunning. And I'm going to go in, I want to use a different brush shade for highlighter from Morphe. It is the R36, and I'm going to just really get some product on that brush. This is a little glittery, more so than like so creamy, I don't really know how to describe it. I'm not super good at like describing like the texture of it, but I still like it anyway. I don't know if I told you guys in my last video, but I wish I would have went ahead and got a lipstick instead of the makeup pack because it's just sitting over there. I don't really like need to have makeup pack. I will use it the night of my wedding because I will not be sleeping home for the night of my wedding, but other than that, I don't really leave the house to need to pack makeup with me anywhere I go. Oh, that's so pretty though. I love that highlighter. Oh my god, it's so pretty. So yeah, anyway, I'm such a rambler. Super happy I did go ahead and get the highlighter, and I wish I would have gotten more lip products. In the future, if I have the money, I will go ahead and pick up, I want like actual lipsticks. I have a lip liner and I like it. I just think I would have got more use out of a lipstick instead of the bag. And I do like the eyeshadow palette. I'm going to play around with that more before I really get in my full opinion. Anyway, today you guys will be proud of me. I'm going to go in with a different mascara. I think I'm going to use the Voluminous Lash Paradise or whatever from L'Oreal. And of course it is in Blackest Black because I love black mascara. Actually, before I do all that, you got to set your face because if you don't set your face, your mascara is going to look like hucklebutt. I'm trying to learn how to set my face without getting it all in my hair. Sorry to here for a while. Anyway, I wanted to really use that Maybelline Matte and Poreless Classic Ivory Powder, and I really just took this brush that I love using from BH Cosmetics, and I just really dabbed under here, dabbed, whatever, yeah. And I went ahead and I set around my whole face, and then I sprayed with the Morphe and Jeffree setting spray, and then now I'm going to finally be going in with the mascara. It took me a really hot minute to get to this point. I don't know if this is like supposed to always be this clumpy, or if I probably just need a new one. I probably need a new one anyway, and I'm gonna go in on those lashes. I have to be super careful because for some reason I always get the mascara on my eyelid, mostly on the right side, but every single time it never fails me. Oh my god, look at how beautiful that is. Not to mention when I was putting the Jamie Genevieve Vive highlighter on my inner corners, I literally got my contact with the highlighter brush I was using in my eye on my contact, and I tried to go and take it out and clean it, but I still think it has stuff on it, or it's foggy because I'm not seeing clear out of that contact lens at all. Ugh. That's another thing that these people doing makeup online don't tell you. Makeup goes on your contact lens, and mine's always right on that dot where you see out of your eye, and it's super annoying. It's always my left eye, not my right eye, my left, that ends up getting something right on it, and I cannot see out of my lens, and it's super annoying. And even if I don't get it on my lens later in the day, like after 6 hours or so of wearing the makeup, somehow something gets in there, whether it's the sparkly eye stuff or mascara falling in my eye, I don't even know. I went ahead and made a hardcore mess with that. I got some black right there, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean that up. I am actually going to have to take the Maybelline mascara though for my bottom lash line because this brush is so big. I don't want to get it everywhere because I always do. And I did decide I'm going to go ahead and take that red from this palette, but with a really precise brush I was used from BH Cosmetics, and really just tight line it. But I want to go ahead and put white in my lower lash line first to just open up my eyes. That red on the lower lash line really pulls in the look, and I love it. So now I'm going in with the, excuse me, NYX Professional Makeup Retractable Eyeliner in white. And I'm really up close and personal. I'm really trying to learn not to tug on my eye and just do this slow and steady, because slow and steady wins the race. And it just really puts the look together. I mean, red and white, how Christmassy is that? Does that not look so good? I'm gonna go ahead and do that to the other line. Okay, and that's both of the eyes with that white eyeliner. I love it. Going in with the Belief Beauty mascara now on the lower lash line. Again, slow and steady wins the race with this stuff too, because I get it all under on the skin of my lower. Oops, see, I did it to this one. It's just like way too easy to make a mess with this stuff. And of course, black ain't nothing to play with. Don't mind my ugly mascara face. Everybody has one, I think, anyway. That's all I've seen is ugly mascara face. Oh my god, but look at how pretty that is. I love it. Now I'm gonna have to go ahead and clean that up with a Q-tip once it dries, or when it fully dries. I can kind of just normally flake it off with my finger. So now we need to pick the lip look. So I'm gonna go in with the LA Girl Ultimate Lip Intense Stay Auto Liner, and it's in Nonstop Nude. This is a pretty one I really enjoy. I don't want to go with too dark, like a dark nude. I want to go in with a lighter nude. Yeah, this is like perfect. Just kind of going out of my line just a little bit, because when I rub the top and the bottom together anyway, it always goes out of the line. And that is pretty enough into the point. Now I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild. This is in Sen Nudes. This is the Mega Last Liquid Katsu High Shine Lipstick. And I'm just going to put that in the center. It might be darker than I want it to be. Oh no, this is good. This is exactly what I wanted. Light. I like the flexibility on this brush. Oh, that's pretty. I like it. I like it a lot. And then sometimes I like to just dab. Old school trick right here with a napkin. And then if there's like ever a little bit of buildup, which we all know we get but we don't talk about. I just go ahead and get that off. And I'm not going to gloss or anything. I feel like this is a super pretty look the way it is. I don't think I forgot any steps. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below if you like this look. If you like the products I use, if you have any recommendations to what you know I may have in my stash, leave in the comments below that you want to see me use in my videos. And if you like this video, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe if you want, because it is free, it don't cost you nothing. And I'm super excited to get my Shein order in the mail. I still don't have it. It says it's delayed or whatever. It should have been here on like, well, it should be here on the 16th, which is 3 days from now, but I don't know if it'll be here on time. And I wanted to go ahead and show you guys this real quick before I end it out. Actually, my mom got me this Future Misses because I am getting married June 19th finally. And I went ahead and picked up another Wet n Wild contour brush from Wet n Wild, just from the Dollar Tree. And I went ahead and got this LA Colors Beauty Pop, 3 pops of color in 1 pot eyeshadow. This is really pretty. I just watched somebody do a full face of Dollar Tree using that, and it looked really good. And I did go ahead and pick up the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in Desert Beige, because the one that I did pick up with you guys in that last video I shared using it, the fair shade was just a little too light for me, so I'm hoping this one works out. It might be too dark, but if I mix them together, it could be perfect. And then I wanted to go ahead and pick up this, it says new on it, but I'm sure it's like old packaging. It's the Best Friend Eyeshadow Duo Peach Squad, and it's shimmer powder eyeshadow. I thought this was actually a blush and a bronzer, honestly. I didn't know it was an eyeshadow duo. I clearly didn't read it. I just grabbed it and put it in my basket. Anyway, now I am finished with the video. My mom went ahead and stuck it on this cup for me because she got it for me and I got it early because we went shopping. She's like, whatever you want, just grab it. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.